Hey guys, it's day 2. I'm in Boiling Springs, Pennsylvania. I just left Cafe 101 and had a great French toast breakfast. It's 11:30 in the morning, and so far I've done 27.6 miles since yesterday morning at 7:30. I camped last night after 17.9 miles. Look how beautiful this place is. Just a great little town. Very hiker friendly. So I camped on off of a field on a tree line, and the weather was getting pretty nasty, but it quickly cleared off. And I was sleeping real good last night until a pack of coyotes started howling and fighting. They were sounding really mean, and they woke me up around midnight. And then I went back to sleep, and a little while later they started howling again, closer. I went back to sleep, and then around 3 they were even closer. And my experience with coyotes is you don't want to be messing with them. So I went ahead and broke camp and got on the trail because I just didn't want to deal with that. And started hiking at 3:30 in the morning, night hiking. And I got here about an hour and a half ago, and put in almost 10 miles today. So right now I'm at 27.3 miles, and today is the second day. I've got 66 miles. I'm on the trail right now, by the way. There's the white blaze right there. So I think it's only 12 miles to Pine Grove Furnace, and that's where initially I was going to go and meet Ken in 3 more days. Actually, after today, 2 more days. But I'm doing such good time that I'm going to do an extra 20 miles south. So I'm going to be doing 66 miles in 4 days, and that'll make it easier to get to Harper's Ferry next year. When Ken and I do the whites, I'll go up a couple of 4 days ahead of him and knock it out. So, hey. So, I don't know whether I'm going to go all the way to Pine Grove Furnace today. If I do, that only leaves 10 miles a day to get to Caledonia. So, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to start slowing it down a little bit. And I'm going to get back on the trail. So talk to y'all later. Just look how beautiful this is. Pretty little town. Okay, talk to y'all later. Clouds are getting real dark, so there's probably going to be a storm coming in from the aftermath of the tropical storm out on the coast. I just felt a drop of rain. So this is my rig. I went ahead and boiled some water for some sweet and sour pork. So that's cooking right now, that dehydrated stuff. And I'm feeling a couple of drops, so I'm gonna kind of keep my socks. I was airing out my socks and airing out my shoes because they're stinky. But I think the storm is going to be here before I know it. So hammock set up. Got my built in there. And if it comes down hard, I'm ready. So I will let you guys go. So, because I got to eat dinner before it starts storming. Talk to you later. It is 7 o'clock, the end of day 2. And it is coming down pretty good. The weather report said it was going to rain as a result of the tropical storm. And it is coming down pretty good. I'm hunkered down for the night. Got my backpack and everything in the contractor bag, so nothing is going to get wet from the splashback. I'm going to sign off now and just fall asleep to the sound of the rain. Talk to y'all later. Good morning. It is day 3 of my 4-day section hike, and this is my campsite, and I am boiling up some coffee in my pocket rocket. And first day I did 17.9 miles. Yesterday I did 13.6, and soon as I was after leaving Boiling Springs in the heat and climbing up the mountain, I quickly realized that I'm not 30 years old anymore. I'm going to be 64 next month, and it was taking its toll on me. So I decided, instead of going to the extra bonus 20 miles after Pine Grove Furnace, which is where I'm heading to, I was going to try to do 4 18-mile days, and my body just isn't up to it. And if I did that, I would be a wreck for the section hike through New York and New Jersey that Ken and I are going to be doing in a few days. So, smart or not, I just decided to take my time and enjoy and just relax. There's my bear bag. In the bear areas, I would hang that to a tree so the bears wouldn't get it, because food is essential here. And let's just see how I'm looking as far as, it's not to a boil yet, but it soon will be. Airing out my shoes because they get stinky. After a day on the trail, I was starting to get stinky, but my hammock, it held up like a champ. Here's my sleeping abode, and the rain was just coming right off of the tarp, but it kept me sleeping really good. I slept from like 9 until 7:30, so I had a good night's sleep. It's right now 9:30, and I'm just taking my time, just enjoying this nice solitude. Listen to this. I'm in a valley. Right up there is the top of the hill is a shelter, and this is my water source while I've been here. A nice steady stream, and I'm able to filter my water. And my goal for the day is to go 8 miles, which would leave me to coast 4.5 miles into my destination. But there's a nice spring with camping area all around it, So that's what I'm gonna do. And that's my next water source. So I'm gonna have to camel up and fill 2 liters, and then these 2 liters that are empty right now, and then the 20-ounce bottle that I keep right at my strap. So let's see how we're doing. Not there yet, but it'll be there. Okay. I've got to air out my socks because they are stinky too. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the morning. See y'all.